Once again, we're going to be able to report a lot of success regarding how we've been, beating the odds. Made some really good decisions 12, 13 years ago when we decided as a campus community to build not only vertical distinctiveness in each of our outstanding colleges, but also to have a commitment to building what we call horizontal distinctiveness for UW Oshkosh. And we wanted to be nationally admired for being one of the most collaborative institutions in the country in terms of collaborating with other educational partners and with for-profit and not-for-profit organizations, our community, our elected officials at state, local, federal level. That was very important to us, that we wanted to play a role of helping bring together others, even people that we compete with in higher education. The second area of distinctiveness was in how we approach sustainability. We started, like many institutions, back in 2000, 2001, talking about how we could be more sustainable operationally, how we build our buildings, how we conserve our energy, how we recycle. And that really developed into a very comprehensive plan for making UW Oshkosh not only distinctive operationally and how we live together with each other in the sustainability area, but how we teach, how we do our research, and most importantly, in a lot of ways, how we partner again with others to make our broader community more sustainable as well. And most national, so to speak, rankings or reviews of institutions that are doing exceptionally high quality things in a comprehensive way and reducing your carbon footprint, UW Oshkosh comes up in the top 10, top 15, top 20, no matter which of those lists that you look at. And then finally, we've been, let's call it, put in the preseason poll in the top 5. We're being very watched around the country for the outstanding commitment to transformation that our faculty have made to transforming the general education program, our liberal education program, in exceptionally exciting ways. Employers and others and our faculty want our students to be able to not only know the material, but to be able to use it. We're trying to do with our graduate is to make them ever wiser and make ourselves wiser, trying to make them wiser, So you have to have your students out there working on, so to speak, real world problems within the university community. That's what the STEP program does. Real world problems, challenges, and needs outside the community, such as in paid internships or working with local government or communities. They have a command of what it is they need to know. But more importantly, they've had opportunities to apply that successfully and not so successfully to real problems. So, just like in the real world, you fail a lot and you learn from failure and then you succeed. We are committed to what some people in the industry say they want, are T people, right? These are people who are very well educated in a highly empathetic way. They've been there, done that. That's what we mean by empathetic education, right? In the T, in the field, in the profession, in the field. They're good critical thinkers, innovators, problem solvers. They know how to work in groups. They know how to lead. They know when to follow. I think it's very fair to say, and our report, documents this, that tends to be the word of the day, documents this, that we've really been able to accomplish that. We still have some very significant challenges that we have to address. I call them character building challenges. They're still there. And we won't become a great institution until we do something about continuing to enhance the quality of the education that all of our undergraduates receive here and our graduate students as well. We've got some achievement gaps to close, a very persisting challenge and problem. Our students of color are not getting the same access to the high quality educational experiences they have a right to, as well as our first generation students. We're focusing on transfer students and others that tend to not get the same priority to the educational quality institution. We also are doing things in terms of bringing more paid internships for our students, both on campus and off campus, to help them with the affordability, the merger of work and study around the essential learning outcomes that our faculty want our graduates to be able to master. And then that third big area for us, before we can claim that we're at least starting to approach greatness, we got to do something about the compensation, where our compensation is not competitive, particularly our salary compensation. If our faculty and staff don't feel fully respected, appreciated, engaged, supported, empowered to do all the things that we're asking them to do on behalf of our students and the broader public and the business community out there, then it's very hard for us to become an ever better institution. So those are the odds that we need to beat. So we talk a lot about trying to figure out how to get our students more engaged. And you can never forget that you got to make sure that your employees, your faculty, your staff feel engaged and empowered to engage the students. So it's something I think that we're very pleased about, that we've been able to rise above the fray, so to speak, during these very challenging character building times.